End is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear.
Can I help you, lady? No. InstaSnap. Good afternoon, what's going on? This morning we had a really big morning of meetings and calls and all kinds of exciting stuff happening. I'm going to do here a mini lesson very soon. It's about Tesla stock. I got a really cool question this morning. Here it is. Okay, let's talk stock market. Let's talk about Tesla stock. A lot of people asking me about Tesla stock. So what is my thoughts on Tesla? I like Tesla. I like Elon Musk. I think he's an absolute boss. I think Tesla's going to do really, really well. I love the cars. In all probability, the next car that I buy was likely going to be a Tesla. I like Tesla. Would I buy the stock? Well, let's take a little look. I use CNN Money. Yahoo Money is also quite good, but this is a pretty good one. What do we got here? TSLA, we have a price to book currently of 12. Golly gosh. What that means is for every $1,000 you go and spend on Tesla stock, this is the full 1,000, you're buying $82 roughly of assets. That's 1, that's 12. That's a 12 times PB ratio. So that you can have kind of a comparison here. This would indicate a 1 PB. If your PB ratio is 1, that means for every $1,000 you put into a stock with a 1 PB, you're buying a full $1,000 worth of assets. This represents your margin of safety. So if Tesla shits itself, and I don't think that they will, but if they did, and you had $1,000 invested with them, you'd lose all of this, plus a portion of this, a portion of the book value. Because their asset value, they can't necessarily sell. If the shit hits the fan, they can't sell it full price. So if you are looking to get into some stocks, that's cool. Please keep this in mind. Book value. Your book value is your margin of safety. Tesla does not have a good margin of safety at the moment. They are highly priced. And sometimes you can do well by investing in stocks that are highly priced. I don't necessarily recommend it, but you can still do well. The next thing that I would look at in this case would be how much they're making. What is their PE ratio? Because the truth is, even if you have a low margin of safety, the company could be making a shitload of money. And if they're making a lot of money, you might be more inclined to overlook that small margin of safety. Are you following? So what do we got here? PE ratio, NM. NM stands for not meaningful. That's usually not a good sign. So we go to their financials, and what can we see here? The net income here for Tesla, 2016 year, negative $674 million. The year before, negative $888 million. The year before, negative $294 million. Golly gosh. So, Tesla doesn't really have a good margin of safety. For every $1,000 that you buy into their stock, you're buying $82 worth of assets. That's not flash. They haven't made any money. Maybe they deliver an income. Dividend yield, 0. No margin of safety. It's very highly priced. They haven't made any money, and they don't deliver an income. Tesla stock is not an investment. Please get this. Putting your money into something like this at the moment would be a speculation. It's called a speculative dealing. You're completely speculating that sometime in the future the price will go up. It's a speculation. And there is absolutely a time and a place and a need for speculation in your wealth portfolio. So if the individual had emailed me and said, I have $20 million invested, I'm looking to do some high-risk speculative dealings, and they had a couple of years worth of expenses sitting there in cash, and then on top of that they had a massive passive investment portfolio that was ticking along every month and was diversified wisely with multiple asset classes, and then they said, I want to do some speculation, I want to pick some stocks, and they did the research on Tesla, and they knew what was happening in the company, and they did their thorough due diligence, I would say, let's boogie with it. Let's do some speculation. But to the individual who messaged saying he wants to put the 10,000 to 50 grand down as his first investment, that is some crazy shit. That's not wise. That is not intelligent investing. That's called trying to get rich. That's called trying to get rich off an emotional stock pick that you like the product and you like the company and you want to jump on the bandwagon and ride the train. I don't recommend that. And I'm not saying that if you didn't do that, you won't do well, because long term, I'm bullish Tesla. I think they are going to do well. But my friends who are watching this, please get this, write this fucking down, get the tattoo on your forehead, write this down, put it in every room in the house. Income is the outcome. Income is the outcome. Get it down, right? Income. This kind of speculative dealing on non-dividend yielding stocks doesn't deliver an income. And until you're financially independent, you have no business trying to invest in something that's not going to deliver you an income. Your primary objective is to get income. Your primary objective is to get your money working for you. Could you imagine going to work still? You got 50 grand and sitting there in some stock that's not working for you. It's not giving you an income. You're out moving your physical body trying to make money. Fuck that. Golly gosh, get the money working for you. If this lesson has been helpful to you, you're interested in knowing a little bit more, go and do this. It's free, for goodness sake. Do the swipe, boom, swipe up. You want to go to the Infinite Prosperity, get the free membership, come here to your education library. This is free. Come here and do this. A speculation investment calculator. Then you have access to this lesson. This is a free little section, and down here you will get this sexy calculator. Did I mention this is free? Golly gosh. Do these questions based on Tesla stock or any other thing that you're about to go and buy, and you can figure out. It will tell you on a scale of 0 to 100, 0 being pure investment, 100 being pure speculation, plus 100 being an absolutely ridiculous gamble. It will tell you where it sits. So go and do that before you go and buy stocks. Then you want to go to this guy, Asset Allocation Calculator. And this is where you go and fill in the blue cells. And this is where you take account of your liquid assets, your expenses, your passive and semi-passive income. Fill in the blue, the thing does the rest. Pull over to here to the second sheet and you have your Asset Allocation Calculator. It tells you how to structure your portfolio. Depending on your liquidity, depending on your savings, depending on your cash buffers, depending on your passive investment portfolio, coming down to trading, then you look at speculating, forex trading, stock picking, individual stocks. There's a place for them, but not all of your money. The universe loves order and organization. The areas of your life that you have most order, most clarity, most organization, most planning, those are the areas that will flourish. That's why at Infinite Prosperity, we teach students how to get some freaking structure. You want to start with a clean, tidy, shape, and sharpen. You want to get clear, get sharp, trim the fat, put a plan in place, get your asset allocation rolling, get your savings going, think long term, invest wisely, grow wealth. You don't work.
Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by.